Hey guys, today I have the Boxyluxe for the month of March for you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and jump in. They do send me this for review purpose, and if you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe, like. I have social media down below, you know, the whole YouTube thing. But this box is version number 407, I want to say. And the first thing in here is the Mellow Cosmetics Sinopia eyeshadow palette. This is worth $30. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a tutorial using this or not, but then I checked the reviews and it has really great reviews online. And so I went ahead and started to, went ahead and used it, because sometimes I don't want to hoard products and sometimes I give them away, but I went ahead and used it. The formula in here is really nice. It blends out really beautifully. The quality of the shimmers are really nice as well, as you can see there. I do have to say that the look, and you'll see this in the try on portion, like I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades, and you would probably look at my eyeshadow look and be like, wait, you used how many shades? Yeah, did I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, I used 7 shades, and I don't think that you could actually really tell on my eye that there's 7 different shades on there. A lot of them like are very similar in tone, and they kind of blend together. Like these Sinopia and Blush, these 2 shades are very similar on the eye. Birch and Cinnamon, they look very different on the pans, but then when I applied them, I don't know if you can tell, like I have one in the inner part of the lid and one on the outer. So, you know, overall I feel like it's a very beautiful everyday palette. It has a pop of blue, but basically it's a neutral palette. The quality is really nice, and I use the blue underneath the lash line. If you want to see the tutorial on this look, it will be in the try on portion, and I'll have timestamps down below. But overall, really nice palette, really nice quality. Next up is the iconic London multi-use lip and cheek palette. This is $55, and this is what it looks like. I really enjoy Iconic London shadows. They have a gorgeous eyeshadow formula, and I was so excited about this. It comes with a mirror, and it comes with 6 cream blushes. You could also use it on your lips if you wanted to, which I probably should have done, but no, I didn't think that through. But look how gorgeous these are. I love the variation in colors. It has like corally, more like neutral undertones, and I really enjoy that. This is really my vibe. And just a very beautiful cream palette. I have it on my cheeks. This blends really beautifully. I've really been into like cream, liquid cream products, and amazing. It says it does have a shelf life of 24 months, so that's really good, especially for a cream product. And it says that you can actually use it also on your lips, so it's lip and cheeks. Next up is the Kate Somerville Hydrate Recharging Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. Kate Somerville is known for really great skincare, and this is worth $78. Oh, Kate, you're killing me, Smalls. This is 1 fluid ounce, $78. I will try this out and see how it is. It's supposed to have like LA Clinic microchanneling treatment. It's supposed to plump your skin after a night out or a big week. It contains aqua ports that mimics like water pathways for longer hydration. If I fall in love with this, I would only buy it like if it was on sale, but I do love a good hydration. I complain about my skin on here all the time being dry. It just feels like very watery and very hydrating. I don't know. And it has like a clean scent to it. Not anything overpowering. Just like a very light, clean scent. We shall see how this works, but I'm excited to try that out. Next up is the Drunk Elephant Scalp Scrub. I had never heard of this. This is $36. It comes with like a little tube like this, which I guess like it's for scrubbing your scalp, basically. That's what it's called. The Happy Scalp Scrub. It says refine and volumize. It has 10% AHA, BHA blend. It has plant oils and is a pH of 3.7. It is supposed to, it says before showering, when hair is dry, apply directly to a dry scalp and massage. You're supposed to allow it to sit for 10 minutes or more, and then you rinse and like clean, you know, just wash your hair and condition normally, they do recommend you using their brand, like most brands do. So apparently it's supposed to help your scalp and is supposed to help like rapid breakdown and dissolve like the dead skin on your scalp. I will see about this. I am all about cleaning my hair, volumizing, so we shall see. Right now my hair is like a little greasy, but I only have a limited time to film today, so it is what it is. I was gonna pop on a wig, but had no time for it. But we shall see about this. I'm very curious, and that is worth $36. Next up is the Fenty Beauty Hydra Reset Intense Recovery Glycerin Hand Mask. This is a mask for your hands, and it's supposed to give you like cloud soft hands. This is $22. It says use once a day before bed. I will be trying this out, especially because if you don't know, like that's where you show your age the most, is in your hands. So I'm just gonna try a little bit here. It's super thick and like extremely emollient. It doesn't have a scent to it. Yeah, I can't distinguish a smell to it, but yeah, we shall try it out and see. And yeah, I'm all about hydration. Usually what I do is after I finish my skincare, I just rub it into my hands to just kind of like absorb. And I do use like body lotion and the whole 9 yards. Next up is the LYS Complexion Brush Duo. This is $30. I went ahead and tried this in the try-on portion, both brushes. They came in this little packaging right here, and sorry. And I have to say I am really highly impressed with the quality of these brushes. I would definitely purchase from them because I do really feel like these are super soft, really nice on the skin. I'm very particular when it comes to brushes, how they feel on the skin, how they feel on the eyelid. I know not everybody is like that. I did videos on like crown brushes, Morphe brushes when they first came out, and they were super scratchy, and people were like, well, if they work, but I am somebody, like if something doesn't feel nice, I don't care what it does, I'm not going to put it on my skin. I'm not going to use it. If something doesn't feel like soft and like comforting on my skin, I'm not going to use it. So that's something that I'm very peculiar with brushes. I do really thoroughly test them out, and if at any point in time something feels prickly or not nice, you know, I'm going to review it in that way. I have reviewed brushes in the past that people say that they enjoy and love, and sadly for me they haven't worked out. Like for example, the Anissa brushes, there's only some of them that I like. After washing a few of them, now there's one or two that I've enjoyed, but there's still like one, like their concealer brush is super prickly underneath the eyes. I recently purchased from BK Beauty as well, and their under eye famous concealer brush is also very prickly for me. So, you know, I think it just depends on each person. Sometimes brushes can get a little softer as you wash them. Anyways, I went on a whole tangent on brushes, but these are really, really nice. I just kind of spot clean them with a little bit of alcohol and use the foundation one for my foundation and the Sculpt and Bronzing one for my blush. Beautiful, beautiful brushes. I'm so excited to add these to my collection, and yeah, highly recommend their brushes now. Now I'm curious to purchase more brushes from LYS. So that's something that I've always loved about like subscription boxes, is that sometimes you can find brands that you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna try that, and then you try it and you're like, damn, I want more of that. And these LYS brushes are that, and both brushes are $30, so both for $30 is a really good price point. Next up is the KVD tattoo liner. I always want to say Kat Von D. I wish that they had changed the whole name, but this is $22, and this is an ultra smooth transfer resistant gel pencil. I really, really love the formula of these. These are also, if I'm not mistaken, vegan. Yeah, these are vegan. Her whole line is vegan, and this one is called Trooper Black. I was so excited when I saw this in the box because I do have the dark green one, and I really highly enjoy that one as well. Love, love, love these liners. They're super creamy. They blend really nicely, and if you're going to use them in the waterline, they last a long time as well. Very just smooth application, and I love the whole twist up aspect of it, so you don't have to worry about sharpening. Where are you? Last is the mascara from Uma, I want to say it's Uma Beauty. This is $19.50. It's called the Salute to the Sun Drama Bomb Mascara. It's supposed to be an hourglass shape and deliver extreme volume. It's actually what I have on my eyelashes right now. You'll see it in the try on portion. I did apply quite a few coats to it. I decluttered quite a few mascaras, and so I went ahead and opened this one. I do like the shape of it. It's a little big for my liking. I do like bristles that are a little bit more smaller that I can really get in there. But overall, it's a nice mascara. It's not too wet, not too dry. I kind of expected a little bit more oomph from it, but it's still like a great everyday mascara. Not anything that I would definitely be like, oh my god, you need this immediately, but nice. Like if you used it, you wouldn't be like disappointed completely. And that is it. So let's go ahead and go into the try on portion. For the try on portion, the first thing I'm going to test out is the LYS foundation brush. So I am going to apply my Huda Beauty, what is this called? Toasted Coconut. This is the stick foundation that she has. I already have my primer and a base on. And I'm just going to apply some of this like that. And I love these type of foundation brushes. And this one just feels super, super soft. I just sprayed them both with alcohol. And the other one we're going to test out as well with the blushes that came in this box. But we are just going to buff this in, and oh my god, this feels so amazing on the skin. I am very, very picky, very particular when it comes to brushes. If you've seen some of my brush reviews, you will know that sometimes it can be like an expensive brush, a cheap brush, whatever it is. If it does not feel nice and soft against my skin and it feels prickly, it is just not for me. So that feels absolutely wonderful. It buffed everything out really, really nicely. I'm going to add a little bit more coverage, especially on my melasma. I'm going to put a little bit of color correcting. I'm going to set my face, and then we'll do the what are those called? The multi-use cheek palette. Next, we're going to jump into the iconic London palette. This is a multi-use lip and cheek palette, and these colors are right up my alley. I feel like these are really beautiful. And I'm going to be using the Sculpt and Bronzing brush. You could use this, it's a multi-use brush. And I think I'm just going to dab into this mid-tone shade on the bottom. It also has a mirror. I haven't taken off the little like clasp on it. Or clasp, the like paper that covers the mirror. And I'm just going to blend this into my cheeks. Oh my god, this blends so beautifully. I love cream products and like liquid creams because of that, because the majority of them just blend and just kind of like sink into the skin, which I really love that whole vibe instead of like sitting on the skin like most powdered products. It's one of the reasons that when I use a lot of powder, I use a lot of setting spray to kind of just melt everything into the skin. But this formula is very, very beautiful. I feel like as you get older, you really tend to really gravitate towards more liquid and cream products because of that, because it gives more of like that natural kind of glow and doesn't sit like heavy on your you know, skin. And as you get older, a lot of times your skin can get drier, you have a lot more wrinkles, more texture. So I love cream products because of that. Next, we're going to jump into this palette by Meli. This is called Sinopia. I saw the reviews and it has really, really great reviews. The shades isn't anything like I don't have in my collection, so I'm just going to do a very neutral look with it. I could probably even like give this palette away, but I do want to do a full tutorial for you guys. So we're just gonna play with it and go with it. I'm just gonna do something very simple. This is very, very beautiful, and it has this blue shade to like give a pop. So I'm thinking of doing like a neutral and then maybe do the blue underneath. So I'm going to go in with the shade Brick, and we are going to apply that to the, oh god, my powder's on my nose. It's because my Charlotte Tilbury powder like broke. And so now when I use it, sometimes it'll get like big chunks and it'll be hard to blend out. Next, we're going to take Sinopia. And we're just going to put that right underneath, probably until like midway. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a blush. I don't know if this is going to show up, but I'm going to put that on the inner part. Oh, they're like almost identical, so you can't really tell the difference between one and the other. That's fine. And then I'm just going to go back in and blend with a little bit of brick. These shades are kind of like muddying up together a little bit, so you might not want to like apply so many of them together because they're just turning into one big shade. Next, I'm going to take the shade Birch and apply that on the inner part of my lid. So these are blending out really beautifully. And then I'm going to take Cinnamon, which is a little bit more darker than Birch, and apply that to the rest of my lid. It's kind of like an orangey, and blend them where they meet up. Okay, and to be honest, a lot of these shades are just blending into each other like very similarly. I feel like you can't really tell that there's two shades. Let me know if you guys can tell or not. And then on the inner corner, we're going to pop on a little bit of champagne just to help pop that. And then lower lash line, we're going to use that Blue Moon underneath there just to really pop it out. Pop it, pop it, pop it. And then just to clean up those edges, I'm going to go into that Pecan shade and just clean a little bit of that eyebrow area with it and the edges. So I feel like it kind of just looks like I didn't do much, but then I used like a crap ton of the colors. I feel like this palette is more for like more simple looks because a lot of these shades are very similar in tone and you're not going to see that big of a difference on the lid. I'm going to go in with my finger and then just try to touch like especially the lid shades a little bit just to give them a pop. And see if maybe that will show up a little bit more. I mean, it's a beautiful palette. It's just, I feel like I would do more simple looks and then maybe apply just only one of these shimmers all over the lid. And a lot of these browns kind of like can muddy up a little bit together on the lid. So that's just something to watch out for. You can't like really tell the difference between one and the other. Okay, so next up is one of my favorite pencils is the Tattoo Pencil Liner from KVD. Their formula is absolutely amazing. I have this one in green already, and I was excited to see I got this one. This is the Trooper Black, and we're just going to apply that into the waterline. I'm trying to... Okay, now that we have the liner, I thought I'd go ahead and play with the mascara as well. I decluttered quite a few mascaras just recently because it's been more than 3 months that I've had them, and so I have room for another one. This is the Uma Salute to the Sun, and it's supposed to be a Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. And we shall see. I'm going to apply this on my lashes. I'll probably do a few coats because that's the kind of person I am. I like doing quite a few coats of lashes. Quite a few coats of mascara. And I know it's not for everyone. Some people don't like when your lashes get clumpy. There is the mascara. It's a really nice mascara. I like it. I don't absolutely like fall Like, I feel like, oh my god, that was like extreme volume. I do use lash serum, so I do already have long lashes. I just feel like it's an okay mascara. I wasn't like super impressed. I do like the fact that it's not extremely wet or extremely dry, so it is a good formula, in like that kind of in between formula. I just wanted like a more pow in my face kind of reaction from it. So yeah, so let me go ahead and finish my face and I'll come with my final thoughts. Here is the finished look. I went ahead and changed my earrings out so it would match my makeup. I have to say, overall, this box is absolutely amazing. There are so many really great brands in here. I had never tried Mellow Cosmetics. If I'm not mistaken, I had never tried any of their eyeshadows, so I really enjoyed the palette. The Iconic London Cheek palette is really up my alley. Drunk Elephant, Fenty Beauty, the LYS brushes are absolutely amazing. There's just so many really great brands in here. As always, I will put the total value around here. Let me know what your choices were. What did you think of this month's box? I really wanted the Pat McGrath palette. I saw so many people getting it, and if you got it, you're super lucky. The Mellow palette is nice, but Pat is like, ugh. So if you got that palette, good for you. Amazing quality from Pat McGrath, and I'm so happy to see them incorporating high-end luxury brands like Pat McGrath also into the boxycharm. Let me know your thoughts below. My social media is down below. You can also subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.